You know, every single day, we're surrounded by this language that we're all expected to understand perfectly, but we hardly ever stop to think about it. I'm talking about the language of the road. Today, we're going to decode that whole system of signs, signals, and markings that keeps us safe. And trust me, it's way more interesting than you might think.
And seriously, think about it. What if you could do just that? Because this isn't just about memorizing a bunch of rules for a test. This is about learning to read a universal visual language, one that's designed for you to get it in a split second, at any speed, in any kind of weather. And yeah, just like any language, it's got its own grammar, every sign's shape, every line's color. It's all a word that's meant to be understood in a fraction of a second. Okay, so the words on a sign, that's the easy part, that's the message. But the real secret, the key to becoming fluent, is nailing the first two, the shape and the color. Once you get those down, you can basically understand a sign you've never even laid eyes on before. All right, so let's dive in and break down that grammar. Once you see these patterns in shape and color, I promise you're going to start seeing the road in a completely new light. This right here, this is the core of the whole language. Long before you're close enough to read the words, the sign is already shouting its purpose at you. Those red octagons and triangles, those are commands. They're non-negotiable. A yellow diamond is like a friendly heads up, a warning of what's coming. And those super bright, specific colors like orange or that fluorescent green, they're for temporary hazards or places like school zones where you need to be on high alert. All right, first up, regulatory signs. These are the big ones. Think of them as the absolute non-negotiable laws of the road. They aren't suggestions, they are direct orders you have to obey. And the king of all commands? The stop sign, of course. That unique 8-sided shape, it's not an accident. It was designed so you can recognize it from any angle, even from the back, or if it's covered in snow. It means a full, wheels not moving, complete stop. Then, of course, you've got your classic rectangular speed limit sign. It gives you the maximum legal speed, but it's super important to remember that number is for perfect conditions. If it's raining, foggy, or snowing, your safe speed is really up to your best judgment. And here's another one you just don't mess with, the do not enter sign. It's a crystal clear signal that you're about to head the wrong way into traffic, maybe on a one-way street or a highway off-ramp. These are the rules that are absolutely never meant to be broken. So if those regulatory signs are like strict commands, think of warning signs as your friendly co-pilot. They're your best friend on a road you've never driven before, giving you that crucial heads up about what's waiting just around the corner. You'll notice they almost always use that classic yellow diamond shape. That's basically the universal symbol for, hey, pay attention. In this case, the little picture inside warns you that a sharp curve is coming up, giving you plenty of time to slow down before you're right in it. See, there it is again, that yellow diamond giving you a heads up. This time, the symbol is showing you that traffic from another lane is about to enter your roadway. This lets you adjust your speed or maybe move over a bit to keep things flowing smoothly. And this system is so versatile, it can warn you about pretty much anything, from other cars merging to the road itself changing, like telling you the pavement is about to end. It's not giving you an order, but man, is it crucial information to have. But when you see that same diamond shape in orange, that's when your brain needs to kick into high gear. Orange is the universal color for construction zones, and in those areas, lanes, conditions, and speed limits can change in the blink of an eye. Okay, so we've talked about signs that just sit there. Now let's get into the dynamic stuff, the things that manage traffic flow in real time, signals, and the lines painted right there on the pavement. I mean, we all know what a traffic light is, right? But let's get really precise about it. Green means go, but only if the intersection is clear. Yellow, yellow, that's the critical one. It means get ready to stop, not floor it. And red, well, that's an absolute stop, period. Now, this is where a lot of people get mixed up. A flashing red light, you treat that exactly like a stop sign. Come to a complete stop and only go when it's safe. It's not a suggestion. A flashing yellow, on the other hand, that's your cue to just slow down and be extra aware as you go through the intersection. Okay, listen up, because if you only remember one thing about the lines on the road, let it be this. Yellow lines separate traffic moving in opposite directions. That yellow line is your center line. White lines separate lanes of traffic all going in the same direction. It's that simple and that important. And then the style of that line, whether it's yellow or white, adds the next rule. Super simple. If it's broken, you can cross it when it's safe too, like for passing or changing lanes. If it's solid, you should not cross it. And a double solid line, that's a firm barrier, a definite no-go for passing from either side. So, why are we digging into all this? What's the big deal? Well, because getting fluent in this language is about way more than just passing your driving test. It's about completely transforming how you are as a driver.
You know, as one driving expert put it, the goal isn't just to memorize a bunch of signs. It's about really understanding the system so you can figure out what to do in any situation the road throws at you, even with a sign you've never seen before.
At the end of the day, the goal isn't just to know the rules. It's to become fluent in the language of the road. And the reward for that? It's huge. It's the ability to anticipate, to react, and to navigate with a level of safety and confidence that makes every single drive a smarter one. So the next time you get in the car, I want you to try something. Don't just see the signs and lines, read them. Listen to what the road is trying to tell you. Because now that you know the language, what's it going to say to you?